Big drama today in the Apex esports scene, as yesterday was unfortunate for a lot of you 100 Thieves fans out there. A lot of conversation going around and why Design did not show up. Also, Hal Hakis speaking on stream now, not just on tweets, about why Apex is really dying. Crazy stuff to talk about in today's video, so like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all things going on inside of that scene. So first off, wanted to make mention of the scrim results. Furia, Moist Esports, Falcons, top three. This is a little bit more similar to what we saw last week. Obviously this week's been a little bit different, however they're kind of getting back to a little bit normal, I guess. So Moist Esports and Falcons finding their way back in the top three again. Lone Sharks in fourth, Cloud9 in fifth, 100 Thieves in sixth. However, you'll notice if you take a look at the actual stat page that this is not the normal 100 Thieves roster, because you'll know Mandy was actually playing with them. And why did that happen? Well, it was because of these headlines over on the Apex Legends competitive Apex Reddit thread. So drama, 100 Thieves had to play with a sub because Design didn't care, quote, to wake up in time again. And this was actually a quote post coming from the 100 Thieves Reddit thread, in which you could just see Genburten basically giving that explanation as to why they're going to be playing with Mandy, or why you know, they're not playing with Design in this. Pretty simple, but I think it's important to get his raw emotion reaction from this clip so that you can see the context. Roll it.
They're just like fucked off. There's a sleeping. Slept in. Again, dude. 3 times.
So yeah, as you can see, some obvious frustration, saying, you know, this is the third time, this is multiple times. And someone had pointed that out in the comments, that, you know, this was I think they had also did it in the VTuber tournament. I think it happened as well. So just unfortunate. I wouldn't say this is the norm out of Design personally. I know a lot of people are saying, yeah, but this isn't the first time. But like, you know, Design's always had that passion, that crazy like grind mentality. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. You know, a lot of people in the comments seem to agree. Yeah, not gonna lie, this is so surprising from Design. He's always had one of the best work ethics out there. What's odd is Design slept in today, but was also asleep for the VTuber tournament last weekend. I don't know, just crazy stuff. I also think that this is important, saying Timmy is stressed out trying to learn how to IGL with a rotating cast of 4 players and the pressure of such a massive viewer base. That's a good point to make there as well. I gotta imagine that is frustrating, knowing that, you know, you're always having to fill in these spots and you can't really get any form of consistency. Also wanted to make mention, obviously over the last couple of days we've seen a lot of conversation coming from Imperial Hal or Hakis, from a lot of the skill-based matchmaking complaints or the state of the game complaints, the game is dying complaints. You saw this massive thread that we talked about on our main channel yesterday, and even getting one of the Respawn developers to acknowledge it, saying thank you, it is very well articulated as always. But we also had further video of Hal and Hakis basically explaining on stream in video, in voice, why this game was struggling and why it was dying. One of which you could actually see Hakis making that long tweet that we just talked about. But first off, let's talk about why the game is actually dying. So says he. Roll the clip.
You all want the solo queue stream? Bro, I'm gonna like quit this game if I keep playing solo queue. The reason this game is dying is literally how solo queue is. And like if I keep playing it, I'm just literally like gonna hate my life. Like 3 stacking is not bad, it's just boring. But solo queuing now is kind of also just like a waste of time, because it's like I'm not even playing against good players most of the time. Like fighting diamond players and plat players.
But as I mentioned, not only was Hal doing it, you also had Hakis going out on stream as well, talking about the game. And here's a couple comments of what he had to say.
I can put something about like the support meta being yada yada yada, because like the support meta, if you're not a 3-stack support, like if you don't have a 3-stack in this support meta with Newcastle, DBNet, etc. in ranked, like you're even more at a disadvantage. But I don't think I'm gonna add anything about that. Like the current meta doesn't matter. I'm just talking overall about the game. This is incredibly easy to tell with new system that shows you all the ranks in the lobby, and in my opinion this is really bad, since at the highest level you're supposed to fight the best of the best. In Apex rank that just doesn't happen. I can play for 8 hours with my team. I can promise you guys that the devs will read this post, so if you guys want to get your opinion heard. I genuinely think though, chat, if they just add solo queue rank to Apex, like it would genuinely save the game. How can you guarantee it though? So I'll make sure it happens.
So interested to see what your thoughts are down in the comments below about all the topics mentioned in today's video. Are you worried about 100 Thieves roster and the whole Design situation? Let us know down below. Like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all things inside of the world of Apex Legends esports news. And until the next time, we'll see you all later, Gators.